Good afternoon. Today I'd like to talk about something which is quite close to my heart, which is being kind to oneself. Be kind to yourself is the homework I give the most to my clients, and I must say to many people it doesn't really make sense. Some people have thought in the past, I spend my days on the couch doing nothing. I'm being kind to myself. So yeah, I think it's a bit important for me to explain what I mean when I say that. And it's just a good time for me today, because you may have noticed I haven't done a video for a few weeks. I've been struggling a lot with my self-esteem, and I want to talk about it because I see it a lot. And the reality is that I've been beating myself up for not doing videos or for not doing things for my business, because as a business owner, when you struggle with your self-esteem, that means you don't put yourself out there. That means you don't get more exposure, you don't get more potential clients. So it's a cycle that never ends. And the less you do, the less you feel like doing, because you beat yourself up for not having done enough. And I'm talking about it as business owner, but I see so many clients, most of my clients really, who are stuck in that cycle of doom, like I like calling it. At the deepest of their core, they feel worthless. But this, most of them, they're not really aware of it. It's through sessions that we uncover how little they think of themselves. But because it's so deep inside, it's not, you don't just switch it off and wake up one day feeling worthy, feeling good enough at things you do. It's something that needs to be worked on by connecting more to your body, to your feelings, to even acknowledging that's how little I think of myself. But because most people don't even know that's what's going on, they just feel that's the truth. They're useless, they're worthless. And so what happens next is you've got this feeling of being worthless. But then second thing is you beat yourself up for the things you don't do because of that feeling. So maybe you don't finish that report, or you don't show up to meet your friends today because you don't feel like it, or you show up and meet your friends but you don't really talk, or you go on that date but your hands are sweaty and you don't really know what to say at the right time, and then you go home and you beat yourself up on the things you did, the things you didn't do, how things could have done better, how the neighbor did such a better job. So that's what I call the cycle of doom. First of all, you hate yourself so much. But second of all, you beat yourself up for the things you do or don't do because of that feeling. And that's why for me, it starts with my sessions. We talk about these things, we uncover what's really going on within you. Or you procrastinated because you didn't believe in yourself, so you avoided that thing, because procrastination is never laziness. It's always avoiding confronting feelings. So it really starts with, okay, well, all of this is going on within myself. Even just the fact that I feel so worthless, that's so painful. So I'm going to practice a bit, like, okay, I'm doing my best. Even if my best is not always what I would like it to be, but I'm trying. And yes, I'm not ticking all these things on my to-do, but I'm trying. That's what I mean by being kind to yourself. It's instead of just always pressuring yourself to do more, to be more, or beat yourself up, it's, okay, acknowledging I've got my limitations. It's not always going to be like that. But there's a reason why I do this. There's a reason why I feel like it. And the reason is not that I'm useless. It's that I feel useless. And it's very painful to feel like that and to have this feeling guide the things we do or don't feel able to do. So yeah, I'm going to be talking more in the next few weeks about developmental trauma and how we grow up to become like that, to feeling like that, to feeling worthless, and why I'm so passionate about it, but also why I think there's hope for people like me, because it doesn't have to always guide us, even though we feel like it, even though that's the only thing we know. We don't have to act forever by not having boundaries, saying no, saying yes to everything. It doesn't have to be like that. I'll see you next week.